Hi there, folks. This is Levi Kuhn at Kuhn Truck and RV, your Class B and B Plus RV specialist. Please check out our website at truckandrv.com to view all of our inventory. For those of you that follow our YouTube channel, you know that in the last video I told you that we would no longer be using our tent for our pictures and videos, that we had to take it down because it was starting to rip and tear. It took us about 3 or 4 days to put it up and about 3/4 of a day to take it down. This here is a carport that we have on our property. It is a little bit smaller, so it doesn't give me quite as much room to walk around the outside, but we're going to do the best that we can to try to get you a good view of these RVs. Alrighty, folks, we're going to run through the inside of this Roadtrek 170. As always, I'm going to start at the front, make my way towards the rear of the coach. I will then come back towards the front. I'm going to try to get you a few different angles so you can get a feel for the space as well as the overall condition. We are a small family-owned and operated dealership. My father started this business back in 1976. Myself and my brother have taken over the day-to-day operations. Down here, you're going to see the propane furnace. Behind the driver's seat here, this tall one is going to be your wardrobe. We'll open that up for you here in a second. We do consider ourselves to be a no-pressure sales place. We welcome you to take as much time as you like touring this one or any one of our RVs. We want you to be content and happy with your purchase. We want to make sure that you find the RV that is right for you. So the Roadtrek 170 is going to sleep 3 people. This front chair is going to swivel. You're then going to use the back and the bottom of this chair to span this gap here. When this chair is swiveled, it's going to face outwards. The bottom here will face outwards. Then you're going to span this gap with the bottom and back of this chair, create a small twin-size bed here. You can sleep 1 person right there, and then as well as the 2 people in the rear of the coach for a total sleeping capacity of 3 people. We do only have 3 seat belts, the front 2 seats as well as this third jump seat. There is a seat belt on that seat as well. This unit does not have any seat belts in the rear sofa. Inverter switch, we have an inverter that you can turn on to operate the TV. Porch light switch. Sorry, I drew a blank there for a second. We have a remote start for our Onan 2800 generator that's showing 134 hours. Hot water heater switch, levels test switch. If we hold that, that's going to light up our gauges, show us how much is in each one of our tanks as well as roughly what our battery charge is. Water pump switch and our battery disconnect. As you can see, all 3 of these front chairs are leather. Kitchen area here, we have a 3-way refrigerator down bottom. Has a nice stainless front on that. That 3-way refrigerator will run on 12-volt electricity, 110-volt electricity, or propane gas. Single basin kitchen sink with the cover. Gives you extra counter space when you need it if you're not using the sink. 2-burner cooktop, flush mount with glass top. Also gives you some extra counter space when you need it. A nice stainless backsplash all the way around the kitchen there. We are still open, even with the coronavirus pandemic going on right now. We are trying to limit our contact with customers, trying to abide. This one here is the wardrobe. As you can see, we're storing a table leg in there, as well as a rack there to hang your clothes on. We're trying to limit our exposure. We're doing some hands-off deliveries. We can have things delivered to you, dropped off in your driveway, do all the paperwork through email, so there doesn't have to be any contact. All your manuals are located in there. Roadtrek tries to use every square inch of space that they can for storage. So we are still selling motorhomes. We can do a hands-off delivery. We're extending the terms on our deposits. If you'd like to place a deposit, we've extended our terms of holding the units for you until this thing is over. So if you're still interested in the unit, don't be afraid to call and place a deposit. We'll definitely hold it longer than we normally would because of what's going on. Also, if you choose to come out just to look, we are trying to limit our exposure and our customers' exposure, so we ask that you please narrow it down to 2, 3, maybe 4 units before you come out by shopping via our website, so we don't have people tracking through every single one of our RVs. We are going through and taking some alcohol and sterilizing things after customers get done looking and touring. So we do ask that you try to limit to 2 or 3, 4 maybe if you are coming out to look. This does have the Cool Cat heat pump. That Coolcat heat pump is going to give you your air conditioning as well as electric heat down to a certain ambient temperature. The ambient temperature is roughly 40 degrees. It will not make heat any longer when you get below that, so you're going to have to use your onboard propane furnace. The previous owner did install a track vision, which I believe, I'm not up on the satellite on these things. I will tell you that's one thing that we have not delved into a whole lot, and I'm not super knowledgeable on is the TVs, the satellites on these. It's a track vision. I was told by the previous owner is one of the ones that you can actually tune it in and it will auto seek itself, and you can watch TV going down the road, satellite TV going down the road. We have the thermostat for the propane furnace, as well as the Coolcat heat pump, power bed. So again, I'm not up on the satellite on these things, so please do not quote me on that. It is a track vision. If you want more information on that, let me know. I can get you a model number and you can do your own research, or I will try to do as much research for you as I can. Power sofa bed. We've got little extra cushions here. Those are going to turn to fill that in there. So you're going to sleep two people back here. Would be intended to sleep crossways. You're not really going to sleep lengthwise. It's not very deep this direction. This is made and intended to sleep crossways. Both of these side windows do open, so you can get that nice cross breeze on those cool mornings and evenings. As you can see, there is surround sound all the way back around here. That window there opens as well. We have a 19-inch flat screen TV that is behind that cover. We have the DVD player for that. The DVD player controls the surround sound. This does have the traditional Roadtrek aisle shower. This is a two-piece door. This side's going to flip out towards the front, going to give you some privacy towards the front. We have our toilet down bottom, our shower valve, shower head, and our shower curtain. So the way that this is going to work is you're going to stand actually in the aisle. You're going to pull the shower curtain out around you on this track here. Pull the curtain around you. You can turn the fantastic fan on to exhaust any steam. That fan also does work tremendously well if you crack the windows open. It's a little warm in here. Those things move quite a bit of air. Actually cool it down pretty nicely in here. If it's not like 105 degrees or something, but you know, if it's 80 degrees, it actually does a pretty good job of keeping it cool in here. So you're actually going to stand in this area here, pull that curtain around you. This whole gray area is a one-piece formed fiberglass drain pan, so you don't have to worry about this getting wet at all. The water is going to run to this trench drain here. When you get done showering, dry off, drop your towel on the floor, wipe the water up, and you are ready to get back to camping. We do have the table here that is stored right there. Knock, knock. Who's there? RV. RV who? RV there yet? We have named this one the Black Mamba. If you watch it and follow our channel, I pointed that out in my inventory update module or video that we did last weekend. This thing has been entirely painted black by the previous owners. I believe by the previous owner. It's showing A2 owner on the history report. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's the previous owner or the original owner. I never did ask that. But one of the two painted this thing all black. Carfax 2 owner was new in Montana, then made its way to Florida, and then north to Ohio, where we are located. We are located at 240 State Route 18, Sherwood, Ohio, 43556. Overall, nice clean coach. Outside, as you can see in the outside portion of the video, shined up very nicely. Got a lot of reflections because it shined up so nice. Inside cleaned up very nice as well. Super low miles. It has a little over 30,000 miles on it. It is a 2009 model year. So 2009, a little bit over 30,000 miles. Super clean unit. I'm going to call it a 9.5 on a scale of 10. All your basic options: windows, locks, tilt, cruise, CD player. I believe that plays DVDs as well. And I think that also is going to be where your backup camera shows up. If you have any questions on this one, give us a call at Kuhn Truck and RV, the best little RV dealer around since 1976. Alrighty folks, we're gonna run around the outside of this Roadtrek 170. We are 19 feet from bumper to bumper. The tires have date codes of 1216. We have a 9.5 foot awning. This does sit on the Chevy 2500 Express van chassis. It is powered by the 6.0 liter Roadtrek V8 engine. As you can see that this one has been painted black. Our coach battery is located in behind this panel right here. There is a thumb screw right there. Take that thumb screw out, this panel will lift up. It's got a spring-loaded mechanism on the back of it. You can access your coach battery right there. Coming around to the rear of the coach, you can see we do have the tow package. This panel here is removable. That gives you access to your propane tank. We have our spare tire mounted on the back and our backup camera. Fuel tank, vent and access to the back of the refrigerator, vent and access to the water heater, propane furnace, vent, outside shower spigot, city water connection. We've got our shore power cord coiled up right here, a couple of hoses and adapters. That's gonna be a shower head hose, storage compartment here, not huge but decent size. This one does have a macerator pump. The hose for the macerator is right there. The macerator pump is going to grind and pump your sewage out into the waste. And then we have your black and gray water valves. On the front of this thing, it does have what most people would call a cow catcher. I'm going to call this thing a zombie catcher.